All right, guys. So over the last 6 months or so, I've been actually pretty interested in getting one of these opened up. I just never got the chance to really get into it just due to, being back into MetaZoo, being with, back into like Elestrals, being into essentially a bunch of other things in life, right? Obviously, there's only so many TCGs that I can cover. Of course, I also had Nomverse. And so with Nomverse kind of taking a back seat for now in terms of products that are going to come out, I figured now's probably a good time to start looking at Cryptid Camp. So I've been very cautious about, opening up or even talking about this game, just because I don't know too much about it. I do know it was a Kickstarter. I originally did plan on backing it. At the end of the day, I ended up not backing it due to other Kickstarter projects that I was backing at the same time. Basically decided, let me just go ahead and actually back what I am 100% sure wanting to do. And so I did. And so recently I did hop onto their Discord. I started kind of checking out the cards and also became a camp counselor. A camp counselor. I got my retainer in right now, so I can, obviously I tend to slur my words when I have that in. So became a camp counselor, basically almost like, a store / content creator for Cryptid Camp. And so I have not received any free product. I completely purchased this out of my own pocket. But honestly, man, I am very excited to crack into this because this is very, very high quality packaging. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I'm actually very surprised at how good the packaging is. But before that, I do have some promos that I did also purchase on the side. We got the Baba Yaga full holo promo, Ratoncito Perez full holo, Dracula full holo promo. These are all blister pack promos, if I'm not mistaken. Flatwoods Monster, and then of course Loveland Frogman. Now, if you guys have not heard of Cryptid Camp, I'd be very shocked. I know a lot of you guys who actually watch my videos do know what Cryptid Camp is. Here we got, I believe these are reverse holos, Billywhack Monster and Archaeological Dig. Now, the thing about Cryptid Camp is that this is basically almost like the spiritual successor in a way to the original MetaZoo. I know currently there's a lot of talks of MetaZoo 1 versus MetaZoo 2 and, how people are, how people feel about that. And so I'm going to go and open this. I really didn't want to open it. I thought it was such a nice box. And so, but if you guys are interested in Cryptid Camp, they are actually running another Kickstarter, this time for like the actual base set. So from my understanding, the first Kickstarter, which was this one right here, this is a Kickstarter booster box, which this comes with 40 packs in here. Not your typical 24 or 36, but 40. And it's super high quality, man. It has, obviously it's like a nice box that you can display. And so from my understanding, only 1,000 of these were actually produced. So there goes one less. The prices on these boxes are currently hovering around the $200 mark. That seems to be where they're kind of staying. But let's just kind of look at this box, man. Like right off the bat, dude, I gotta hand it to them, man. The packaging is so freaking nice. Like super, super nice. They even got the sticker right from the get-go. I don't know what it is about the new MetaZoo that for some reason they cannot get a sticker with their logo on it. We saw that with every single release up until now. And I'm curious if we're actually going to get new stickers for Torrential Tides or not. So there's that Void sticker, Cryptid Camp. And so now, ooh, is it magnetic? It's freaking magnetic, man. I'm a sucker for magnetic. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, I opened it the wrong way. See, that's how much I don't know. Oh, there's a box topper. Okay, I didn't know that. This is very much basically my first. Bro, no freaking way, man. 19 out of 200 Mothman serialized rare. Okay, so I've seen this one before, and I mean, this is essentially the cost of the box. If I'm like, aren't these like $200? Number 19 of 200. So only 200 of these exist. Now, if there's only 1,000 of these boxes. If that is, I could be completely wrong about the 1,000. I could have sworn I read something or I heard something about there only being 1,000 of these produced. That would mean that 20% of these have one of these. That is awesome, dude. Number 19 out of 200. I did not expect that. Okay, all right, well, my serialized luck has been off the charts lately, so let's take a look at this box. I think my only complaint is the fact that this is sideways. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if they would have flipped these like that. I don't know. But either way, I like it so far, man. Obviously, great hit on that. I did not expect that. What is that? Frank Frazetta, is that what it is? Yeah, Frank Frazetta artwork. Very, very famous Mothman artwork. So right off the bat, great start, y'all. So Cryptid Camp, 9 cards. Packs feel very, very similar to MetaZoo's packs. Like the same type of foil. Reminds me of like UFO and stuff. So I don't know how these work. So studying the stars, I'm just going to kind of go down the list. Fresno Nightcrawlers. Nurikabe. And so this is going to be like a really long video, and I might actually split this up into pieces because, yeah, I mean, we're already like 6 minutes in and we're barely on pack 1, but Fiji Mermaid. I know that this is one of the new promos at the conventions. Mongolian Deathworm. Skull Cup. Syllable. Okay, so this is a reverse Syllable of Wind. So that's the 3rd card from the back. You got Cave and Malachite Lantern. So is the hit the 3rd card on the back? Is that how that works? So I'm assuming that's the rare, unless the Cave is the rare. Well, I'm not sure. Somebody please tell me how I know when there's a rare. How do you know it's a rare? Sorry, guys, I'm just looking. So, I mean, this is a reverse holo. I'm going to assume you only get a reverse or a full holo in each pack. Huh. Well, we'll continue. Again, this is very new to me, but so far I like what I've seen with some of the artwork. Definitely has that like nostalgic MetaZoo feel to it. Obviously original, or not original, but like a traditional artwork, traditional watercolor art. I've seen both sides of the camp, man. I've seen people not like Cryptid Camp. I've seen them like it. I've seen them not like MetaZoo 2.0, but like Cryptid Camp and vice versa. So I'm just gonna be kind of going to Ifrit Jin, Wairarama. Yeah, definitely very reminiscent of MetaZoo. We got a reverse Syllable of Water. Okay. Town. And a lantern. So I guess you get what? I'm assuming the lanterns are kind of like the. I'm assuming they're like the, almost like the resource of the game. Is that correct? Could be completely wrong. Again, I don't know too much about the gameplay. All I know is that the cards look very, very cool. I even got some of the proto packs a while back for free when they first started revealing them before they had their Kickstarter. Dark Watchers, Hansel and Gretel. Oh, that's a nice one. Badajas, UFO Creature, Muscalet, Shadarwar, Crystal Ball. We keep getting reverses. Syllable of Fire reverse. Okay. That is a reverse. It has to be a reverse, right? Graveyard and Lapis. Okay. So we haven't gotten a single full holo yet other than the Mothman over there. Okay. All right. So we're just going to go through it, man. So Fresno Nightcrawler. Gauco? Is that how you pronounce that? Caledonian Boar. Man Duck. What the heck? Lapis Unicorn. Skull Cup again. Another reverse Pockabilly. Forest and Obsidian Lantern. Okay. So I guess that's so far that's what's going on. I mean, all reverses. Are they clumped? Are they like more near the bottom? What is this? Heat and rain weather. Rain is active. Oh, okay, that's cool. Dover Demon. Looking like a... it's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Jackalope. Explosive Rabbit, one of the new promos as well. Occultist. Cool. Night Marcher. What is this? Reverse Abao Aku. Chittorgor. Oh, this is from India. Cool. And then, of course, the lantern and stuff in the bag. Okay, so far we have only gotten reverse hollows. I have a sneaking suspicion this means that most of our hollows are going to be near the bottom of the box. So we got Bunnyman, Dover Demon again, Man Duck again, Explosive Rabbit, Squonk, Space Penguins, Reverse Syllable of Earth, Meteorite Lantern, and Grasslands, okay? Oh, there goes the pack over there. Cool. So Bunnyman, Aku, that's a cool one. Tsuchinoko, Ifrit Jin, Billywhack Monster, Utburger, Gamayun, reverse as well, right? And Dark Sky and Obsidian Lantern. Huh, interesting. So card reading, yeah, I mean, I really do like the artwork, man. I can't lie. And honestly, the card quality ain't too bad. Bermuda Triangle Beast. It's like an octopus. That's dope. Yarama Yahoo, the Naruto Toad. Hey, we got a full holo finally, right? Obsidian Bajra. Hey, we've finally got our first full holo of the box. Town and Fluorite Lantern. Cool. All right. You know, same issue as like every other game that I've seen when it comes to dark colors and hollows. The hollows are very hard to make out with any dark color. You see that? What does help though is that there's a lot of stars there. So, and apparently that might be changing if I'm understanding right. From my understanding, they might be changing the hollow pattern for first expedition or first, you know, like basically the base set. Faya Naga, Sinkhole Sam. Oh, I do like me the goofy Sinkhole Sam from the original MetaZoo. Not gonna lie. The Green Fireball, that one's cool. Sweet Tooth Witch, reverse. Forest and Quartz Lantern. So yeah, I mean, honestly, the artwork is very, very nostalgic for me at this point. It definitely feels like I'm ripping into some sort of new MetaZoo product. Brown Mountain Lights, Igniting the Campfire. The hollows aren't too bad, actually. Sea Monk, Gugway, Astronomer, Flint, Buddyman. Oh, was that a reverse? It was. Is that a reverse? I think it is. I think you just can't tell because it's dark. I'm gonna say that it is. So other than this, right? So like obviously $200 for a booster box of 40 is pretty expensive right now. And so it's really cool that the new Kickstarter is going to be coming out for people who want to get in at a decent price point, myself included, because I do not plan on spending another $200 to open up a booster box. I just kind of did this because I really wanted to get my hands on some of the product. Thunderlight, Gumbrew, but I mean, I'm low-key. Oh, Meteorite Cabin full holo. Cool. Again, other than the Mothman that we pulled in the box topper, I really don't know which cards are like the most sought after from Cryptid Camp. Obviously some like the most common ones, obviously like Mothman, I assume is a very sought after card. Piazza Bird, whatever. Any serialized card seems to be selling very well from Cryptid Camp. Henchman of Yama. And I will say I do enjoy the fact that they included a lot of cryptids that I've never even heard of. I think that's actually really cool. I'm actually glad that, I mean, yes, they included some of the more well-known ones, like from MetaZoo that we know of, like Bigfoot, obviously. What's another one? Piazza Bird, Mothman. But they added a lot of cryptids I've never even heard of. Oh, the Ushioni I have heard of. Shout out to the One Piece fans. You know, if you know, you know. Muscalette, Sinkhole Sam, Lapis Lazuli, Vase, Full Hollow. Cool. And yep. All right. So not bad, I guess. I mean, they look pretty nice. I mean, very, very shiny. I remember when the proto packs came out, I actually was pretty impressed with the proto packs. I saw a lot of people not liking Cryptid Camp. Like they're talking about, you know, the quality of it or whatever. But to be completely honest with you guys, I thought the quality of the cards were pretty good. I saw people not liking like the layouts and other things like that. But in terms of, we got a reverse Will-O-Wisp. Cool. But in terms of like the actual card stock, I think based on their website, they use the black core, which seems to be higher quality compared to other cores. But honestly, the hollows really, really do pop too. More so than other TCGs, to be honest with you guys. Over the Storm, Resurrection, Mary. And so really excited for that base set, or I guess first expedition set. That's gonna be, we got a Storm Lantern. That's nice. And I do like the fact that they use different colored borders for like every single different, I mean, I'm assuming like element. I don't know what they, I mean, are they called aura? I don't know what they call them, like camps. Again, very new. I'm still learning about it. From the beginning, I really did enjoy the pulling the cards from like their proto packs. I thought they were very well made. And there's like, the only resource really that I know of is going to be like the Discord for Cryptid Camp. Like if you're looking for any information, like I have no idea when it comes to like set completion, and I believe they have like an actual set completion list there. So shout out to their Discord if you guys are not a part of it and you want to join it up. I'll try to link you guys if I'm able to in the description or whatever. But yeah, man, according to what I've been seeing for that new Kickstarter that's supposed to be coming out this month, I don't know if it's still going to happen or not. I know that they delayed it a little bit because they're having some logistical issues, but based on what I was reading, they're supposed to be also having like brand new blisters and brand new promos for the Kickstarter, different serialized cards that you can pull from each product. Ooh, we got a Druk. Nice, man. That's really cool. Cool, man. I like that. But yeah, they're supposed to have essentially new secret rares, new alt-arts. I'm assuming that we may even see different like blister promos for Expedition 1, as they're calling it, or base set 1, first edition instead of a Kickstarter. So that is very, very cool. Definitely looking forward to backing that. We got a Caledonian Boar reverse. This one actually looks really nice in reverse. Cool. And so, I mean, that's really it, man. Like, there's, again, it's such a new product that there's not much information out there. I mean, there is in terms of like Kickstarter, and there's a very small but passionate community behind Cryptid Camp, especially in the Discord, man. You'll have people on the Discord. Oh, was that a Men in Black? Men in Black Scout. Cool. Headless Mule. Utsburger again. Kijonok. Yeah, it's a small but very passionate community. I think their Discord only has a little over 400 people in there, and they are going to almost every major. Like, I believe these Cryptid Camp was at like the recent Collecticons. They're going to all of like the cryptid festivals, like Mothman Festival and all the other ones. So they should hopefully see. But and here's the thing. I think the biggest problem is access to their product, because right now you can't really. We got Night Marchers reverse. That looks really nice, dude. Because right now you can't really get like product directly from their store. without you basically just purchasing the monthly, you know, promos that they have. There is no Kickstarter for sale anymore. What they produce for Kickstarter is all they got, and obviously that's been long gone. And so right now the biggest problem is access to products. So hopefully this new Kickstarter will help with that, where we can get more first edition product out, essentially. That way we can actually purchase it. Because again, I did not want to drop $200 on a booster box, but I did it anyways because I really wanted to open up a box. Napa Rebob. Meteorite Looking Glass Hollow. Cool. Okay, I think we've only gotten like maybe 1 or 2 cryptid hollows. Let me see here. We got 1. Yeah, dude, we got 1 actual cryptid. Everything else seems to be like accessories or whatever, or artifacts. Granted, we're like halfway through the box, so maybe there's something else in there. And at the same time, like, I mean, that box topper kind of, I mean, I'll take the box topper, right? Studying. But yeah, I think, again, the biggest problem right now with Cryptid Camp is product availability for the actual, like, you know, base set. So, oh, we got a reverse Koki. So hopefully that is going to be fixed with that new Kickstarter. And I mean, they do. Here's the thing, man. The real reason that I picked these guys up, like that I wanted to make a video and that I wanted to open up the product is I've been watching them in the background. And at the same time, I've been seeing that they have the SCP set as well as this new set called Visions of Mothman coming out. So those were really the two that drew me in and I said, you know what? I think it's time that I actually open up some product, take a look at it, and give it a fair shot, like a fair chance. The SCP collaboration is something that went down in infamy in the MetaZoo community because it was something that was super hyped up and everybody was looking forward to it. And then obviously everything with the bankruptcy happened. And so Cryptid Camp has basically come in and almost taken over the SCP release, in my opinion. Like, it's, you know, like that's their next big thing. Besides Visions of Mothman and like the holiday packs and all that stuff that they have going on, the SCP set is going to be, I'm assuming, like a Halloween set that they're doing. It seems to be a smaller set. Like Cryptid Camp so far has had only one big set, that being the Kickstarter, right? And then it has smaller sets. Like, for example, Vision of Mothman only has, I want to say, like 21 cards. Fayanaga. Reverse. But that, like the fact that that's a small set, I'm assuming SCP and them might also be small sets. And at the same time, you know, like if it is a small set, as long as it's a cool set, man, I don't care. I think it's smart that they're trying to play it conservatively. As long as they do it well, then hopefully they will continue to grow, because this is some really nice. Oh, we got a Mantra of Impermanence. Again, I don't know which ones are like the highly coveted ones just yet. So yeah, as long as they stay, you know, making print runs small like they should, because again, this one's only allegedly 1,000 booster boxes were produced. So if that's the case, I expect the first expeditions to maybe do double that, but we'll see. I'm hoping that it does, because I do want to get some of these boxes, man. Hopefully they keep whoever's designing these boxes, bro, because the packaging is like, the packaging is high quality, super high quality. Corallium Unicorn, Night Marcher, Fiji Mermaid Reverse. And so, yeah, so far we've only gotten 1 cryptid as a full holo. That's insane. Okay. Galco, Dover Demon, Destroy the Ego, Dingbat, Tibetan Prayer, Astronomical Logbook Reverse. And so, yeah, the next big thing is going to be obviously Visions of Mothman. That comes out September. So September of this year, we should be seeing that new mini set that they're releasing. And I'm assuming we're going to see the Kickstarter base set Expedition 1 or whatever probably sometime next year. Sea Monk. Of course, it all depends on how quickly they're produced And assuming that there's no sort of issues or anything like that, I would assume by next year, by mid next year, we'll probably see that first expedition. But Visions of Mothman, September, releases at the Mothman Festival. And SEP, I'm hoping releases this year too. Mantra of Peace. We got a holo. But same thing, man. I've only pulled one cryptid. One cryptid full holo. And so, I mean, yeah, that's basically it, guys. Just, it's a smaller game, smaller community. I mean, heck, I think even Nomnomverse had double the Discord members compared to Cryptid Camp. But granted, we all know Nomnomverse is kind of doing its, you know, they're kind of going the slow, super slow route at this point with it being like a one-man army with Vic. So hopefully we'll see. I mean, it sucks that happened, but maybe this is the momentum that Cryptid Camps need to take over that market share. Mantra of Revival. Why am I only getting a bunch of these like artifacts? Is that a thing? Like, are these artifacts even like awesome? Like, are these good pools? Like, I just wanted like some full holo cryptids, man. Men in Black Scout. Ooh, hey, our prayers were answered. We got a Kyrian full holo. I don't get it. So like, what makes, because I know there's a serialized version of this card, right? But like, what's the difference? Is it just that like the box is clear? Yeah, I don't know. Cool card though. And then here's more information. From what I've gathered, there's certain serialized cards that you can pull in each different product type. So like the blister packs have their own serialized cards that you can pull. Booster boxes have their own serialized cards that you can pull. Starter decks, I assume, may be different. I don't know how they're doing starter decks. Oh, was that it? Reverse. But yeah, each product has their own, like their own serialized that you can pull. So very cool. I think that's a really interesting way to go about it. Like knowing that like if you want a specific serialized card, you have to go purchase a specific product, which I think also opens up the door. For example, if you know that like starter decks don't sell as well as your other product, that's where you want to put the spicy serialized cards in, so you can get people to purchase these starter decks as well as all the other products. And so we shall see how that goes, man. But we're almost done. I think we got like maybe 6 packs left. Ifrit Jin reverse holo. And so yeah, Visions of Mothman again, September. I think that one's the coolest one besides SCP. I think that's one that I am most excited for. You basically get a different version of Mothman depending on the cabin or like the camp that you're a part of, which I thought was pretty cool. We got Mantra of Learning. Okay, so we got basically 2 cryptid full holos. The rest are all like artifacts so far. So hopefully we can get some more, because that's kind of what I'm trying to look at here. Uplifting Doodles, Archaeologist, Sweet Tooth Witch, Horror Lantern. Yeah, that's cool. I'm assuming there's like, I'm assuming the serialized cards are the secret rares. Is that how that works? I don't know. Again, I'm kind of blind going into this, which is kind of what I wanted, because I wanted to just see the product for what it is. Destroy the Billy Whack. Wishing Star Lantern. Okay. So that's like a dual cabin thing, right? All right, we got, these are the last 2 packs. So let's see what we get. Okay, Tsuchinoko, Uplifting Doodle, Sinkhole Sam, Lush Lantern. Are we just getting all the lanterns now near the end of this box? That's still cool, man. All this artwork is really sick. All right, last pack. Hansel and Gretel, Storm, Koki, Men in Black, Multi, Napa Rebob, and Muscaliet Reverse. So that's basically it. Yeah, that's all we got. So I'm gonna pop this up for you guys because this actually came with my order. I got this off of eBay, and this person actually had one of these thrown in there. So here it is. Visions of Mothman is next, followed by the Halloween pack, followed by SCP, followed by Holiday Pack 2. I assume this is the Christmas pack, so we're probably going to see SCP, November? So September, October, November, December. So I really like that, the fact that they got products every month. So check that out. That's going to be coming on to Kickstarter pretty soon. I know for sure I'm going to be back in that just because I really want to get more to see what it's about. I will also definitely be opening up some Visions of Mothman. I think, again, that's the one that really drew me in to try and see what this product is all about. But these are the full holos we got. Lush Lantern, Wishing Star Lantern, Horror Lantern, Mantra, Hearing, which again, I don't know. I guess only, so Mantra of Revival, Mantra of Peace, Mantra of Impermanence, Drook, so that's our second cryptid. Storm Lantern. We got a Meteorite Cabin, Full Hollow, and Obsidian Vajra. So that's what we got there. And then all of the reverses here, which we got quite a bit, obviously. We got more reverses and hollows. This is one of the coolest cards I've seen, dude. Koki. So yeah, let me know if I pulled anything spicy, man. I'm going to do some more research on the cards that I did pull and see if there is anything of spice. Of course, right off the bat, we pulled that serialized Mothman 19 out of 200 box topper. So, like, does that mean that this is the, or I guess maybe this is separate from the serialized you can pull from the booster boxes? I don't know, but yeah, this is cool, man. This is a sick card. So appreciate you guys, man. Let me know what y'all think. Again, let me know if I hit anything really good, because I really don't know, and I only got 2 cryptids in hollow, so hopefully that means that they're pretty good. So see y'all in the next one, man.